What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Drop It Downs with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about, man, it looks like a series not involving the Heat. We'll worry about my Heat later. But in a big Western Conference series, looks like Paul George, in fact, will not be available in the series against the Phoenix Suns for the Clippers. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. Whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you a Madden player on Xbox One, I have my Xbox One gamer tag in the description box also. Yeah, man, Paul George is likely out for the LA Clippers as they take on the Phoenix Suns in a very big first round matchup in the Western Conference. And it's unfortunate, man. It looks like the Kawhi Leonard, Paul George whole experience is just not gonna happen, bro. Kawhi left a whole country behind to come home to LA and link up with Paul George. And we thought when this team first got assembled, it's like, man, like they gonna do some things. You know, Paul, they both one of the better two-way players in the league. They had Beverly at the time, and they had some other players over there to provide good solid depth. And it just never matriculated, man. The first year with the bubble, they blew a 3-1 series lead to the Denver Nuggets when they both were out there healthy and available. Disappointing loss for them. Lakers went on, beat my Heat in the championship. And then the following year it was looking a little promising. They were going up with the number one seed, the Utah Jazz, and then lo and behold, Kawhi Leonard basically tears his ACL slightly or whatever. And Paul George carried him, and the team still did well, got to the Western Conference Finals, but fell short to the Phoenix Suns. And then last year, Kawhi basically didn't really play like that. And then when they got into the playing situation, they lose to Minnesota in the battle for the seventh seed. And then Paul George gets hit with had to go in protocols for COVID or whatever it was, and they lose to the Pelicans, so they don't even make the playoffs. And then this year it's like, all right, start off the year they got John Wall over there, but obviously that whole experience didn't work. But you got a healthy Kawhi now, you got a healthy Paul George, up and down season, and now they get to the last few weeks, they end up getting Russell Westbrook. It didn't start great, but it looked like it was starting to get a little traction. And now Paul George gets this injury and he's out. like, and it's unfortunate because if both teams are at full strength, you're talking about a very compelling series. You look at the matchups just across the board. Russell Westbrook going up with Chris Paul, Paul George going up with Devin Booker, and then Kawhi Leonard going up with Kevin Durant. But Paul George being gone, man, that's a big blow to the Clippers in my opinion. I feel like Phoenix gonna take. I probably would have picked Phoenix anyway in 7, but I feel like Phoenix gonna definitely take it now, assuming that no one else gets injured in the course of this series. Just disappoint, man. This Clippers really seem like a real snake bitten franchise. A couple of years ago, they finally got to a Western Conference championship series for the first time, and now every time they look like you think back to Live City. I seen the other day Doc said something about the players didn't get along, which is why they couldn't really win nothing. Live City, and then they blow up with Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, and them. They blow a 3-1 lead to the Houston Rockets in a year that I thought they could have beat the Golden State Warriors the first year the Warriors won it. And they had a shot, to win it all. And then, now they got the whole new regime in, and it's a little bit of the same, man. They just are a snake bitten franchise that seemingly can't just get over the top. But we're gonna see what happens. I know Tyronn Lue, I respect him a lot as a head coach. He's a grinder. So they're gonna do their best. They're gonna fight hard. Kawhi gonna cover somebody. He can't cover everybody. But whoever he covering, he gonna do his thing, man. But unfortunately that a great series, turns into a little bit of a mismatch, with the injury situation. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Miami Heat, NBA, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Let's go Heat.